And welcome back, everybody. Now for something else new. 3 panels on canvas. Let's see what happens.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. Let's see. First one, we're going to use some Farmer's Daughter. And let's see, what'll go with that? How about Center Stage? Sounds like a plan. The granddaughter says hi. Alright, let that dry. Put a little Center Stage on there. And for today, I'm actually going to use paper instead of the plastic bags I usually use. Just because I want to be different today. So I'll lay that down carefully because I don't want these canvases to move too much. I actually want them to end up being one piece once I'm done. Pretty!
Papa!
Yeah. Baby. Oh. Love her to death, but boy is she a handful and a half. Come on, you gotta move. You can't be over here when Papa's spraying. Come on, move. Go over by Grandma.
Come here.
Alright. And the shadow right about here looks good. One of Papa's papers fall down. Here, I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you. I tried it.
Oh, I love her to death. But boy, sometimes she done wears me out. Alright. So the next one, we're going to use Gloss Sunbeam for the undercoat.
Come here.
And why not? On the bottom, we will just put some plain old standard brown. And then again, we take our paper, layer down, we'll go swipe, 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 and swipe. One more swipe, there we go. Oh yeah, I like that little crisscross pattern. Need a little bit there. All right. Oh no, no, don't do that. That would be horrible. Actually, I could probably line it back up again if I really tried, but I don't want to. All right, a couple of dabs there just to get a little more of that gunk off of it, since the brown went down pretty heavy. And got that down. And of course the wind would pick up right about now. Alright, we'll put the shadow on this side on this one. Alright, this should be dry, so we'll put our cup down on that. Make sure we get it centered good. Get a good chunk of that shadow. And then we gotta wait for that to dry for a minute. Well, she's just finding all sorts of stuff out there. You're just finding all sorts of stuff you shouldn't be getting into, aren't you?
Put it in the garbage.
Go throw it away.
Put it in the
Dump the water out and go throw it away.
Throw it in the burn barrel. Alright,
Oh, I love her to death. Alright, let's cover this one.
paper and all.
Make sure that's all nice and tight. That's nice and
Put the
tight.
paper in there too.
Alright.
Thank you.
And I know I do this like 4 or 5 times sometimes, but I want to make sure I'm getting it just where I want it. And every once in a while you got to pick it up a second time just to make sure you're getting it right where you want it. So that's why I do that. I know I see other guys do the same thing. I don't know if that's why they do it too, but that's why I do it. Alright, cover the rest of it in black. Suck in some paint fumes. Here's my public service announcement for this painting. Gloves. Face mask. If you're not going to wear a face mask like this idiot, do it outside with plenty of ventilation. And make sure that others are not near you. Because you don't want them getting spray painted either. It's no better for them than it is for you. But if you're just going to try it and you don't want to spend that kind of money, that's fine. But go outside, make sure it's a well-ventilated area. And if the wind happens to be blowing, stand in a position so that the wind's blowing away from you. Or you're going to probably regret it. At the very minimum, a mouthful of paint, if not worse. Alright. Shine. And I'm actually using silver instead of the standard white for the shine on this, just because I think it looks awesome. And I want to try it and see what it looks like for me. Then I want to wait for the granddaughter to get out of the area. Well, I'm sorry, but if you're going to complain to me about clonking your head, maybe you shouldn't be over there spinning it like that. Well, she's 2 years old and you tell her no and she just laughs at you. She will stare you right in the face after you tell her no and then do what you just told her not to do. And I mean, she will look directly at you like, so what are you going to do about it? Oh, that girl's going to drive me nuts.
Nene,
All right.
back over here.
A little bit of that silver shine there, and we're going to put a little bit of that silver shine there. All right. Oh, a little bit there. All right. Now, for the rest of it, we are going to do this. All right, we're going to take a little bit of that splash. This is bright blue, so I'm going to pull it back a ways because you get it too much closer and it just floods everything. And I want it more a nebula effect than a streak. And then we're going to add in a little bit more of that farmer's daughter in there.
Nene.
And then
Come
we'll
here.
put in some more center stage.
Come here.
And then I'm going to add in just a little bit of warm yellow to go with it. And because it's warm enough outside that this is probably going to dry really quick, I'm going to hose that down with just a little bit of my secret sauce. And then we're going to take a plastic bag for this part, and we're going to roll it up into a straight piece instead of the bag itself. We're going to just pull some of that back up and pull everything else up with it. You up there. There you go. Alright. And I pull some more of that up. Alright. That does not want to come up too well, so let's re-hose it. Ha! Let her down. There we go. So if it doesn't work the first time, just put a little more of the clear coat on it and it will soften it up enough that you can pull stuff up off of it. So there's
Resney. Nene.
that. Alright. And by the way, if you haven't figured it out by now, granddaughter's name is Nene. Well, her name is Renesmee. Oh, there's a bit of a hassle about that name. But it is Renesmee. I call her Nene. Most people now actually call her Nene. So I started that, and I am happy about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go over there by Grandma. You can't be over here. Go. Go on. Go over by Grandma.
Come here and sit.
Oh, that kid's cruising for a smack. Go. Go over by Grandma. Oh, I hate to do that, but she won't listen. And I don't want her over here getting paint in her mouth.
Now sit.
I also am tired of her running up and bumping the table every time I turn around. Alright, I made my own little star template. Let's see how it works. I've only tried it on a piece of cardboard and I couldn't get it to do nothing. Yeah, that didn't work too bad.
Stay.
Okay, that'll work for now. Now we'll see if we can poop out some stars, as Casey likes to say. So, pressure control. Come on, there we go. A little pressure control.
Sit.
All right, there we go. It actually worked really good that time. And then, for the pièce de résistance, or the piece of resistance for those of you who may not speak French. And make sure whenever you're using a straight edge like this and spraying against it, make sure you wipe it off because it will start dripping paint onto your painting. And if you don't want globs coming off that, make sure you wipe it off regularly. Alright, then we get our little template out, put it over that, about where you want it. Of course I can't see anything through the paper, so
Yeah, you're outside.
I'm just going to guess and hope I get a good spot. Alright, there's one of the planets. I'll just uncover it because I need to actually move this where that's at. And alright. And as I said, you see that? See how much it's running? I don't know if you can tell on my camera or not, but see how much it is? If you spray against this, that's what you get, and if you're not careful, it'll go there. Alright, so now I needed to move that for that. I'm going to put it back. Come over here, do that. And then since I pretty much took out the silver when I was doing my nebula thing, I'll go back through and redo it again. And that is why shadow here, shine here, star. Alright, and then I got a bit of some stars in there. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, put your finger right in the paint. Way to go, Jim. So, this is what we've got for the three when you put them together. And my thought is for whomever may want to actually get this and put it up on their wall, of course you can do something like this or something like that. But it all goes together. So there you go, 3-piece canvas with a bit of a nebula with a silver shine. Looks pretty good, I think. So what do you think? And remember, if you like my stuff, you like my paintings that I'm doing, and you like the fact that I am not this professional guy out here who can slap together a painting in 2.3 seconds and make it look perfect, I'm learning. You guys are following along on my journey, learning with me. If you like it, and you like the grandkids who appear in at least several of my videos, and I actually talked to the older granddaughter. She will be appearing in more. She has agreed with me that it's pretty fun. She's at summer camp right now. I'm taking a break from her. Whew! We still got the youngest one with us though, so. Anyway, if you enjoy what I'm doing, following along, I've got 16 people who have followed me, which is awesome because, I mean, truly, when I started, I didn't know what was happening. I was figuring maybe I'd just get a couple of people. But I got 16 so far, and it's been like 3 months. But if you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, go ahead and do that. It helps me out. And, I mean, I'm not saying you have to, because that's completely your choice. But if you like what I'm doing and you want to see more, like, share, and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. So, until the next video, you have a wonderful day, and we will see you later.